So I'm from New York, but now I live in Germany, and so this decision is very peculiar for me. I've got some medical dental treatment that needs to be done, and I don't just trust anyone with it now that I'm living in Germany. So Dr. Kamel was recommended to me by a couple of friends in the medical field as well, and so I decided to do some more research on the internet to find out more about him and his background. Well, I must say I was quite impressed. He is a highly recommended dentist, implantologist, specializing in implantology, graduate from the UCLA School of Dental, which is very important to me as well. And then the quality of the equipment, because I know, again, this is a very special case and requires very special equipment, and I was quite impressed with what I saw. The latest and greatest when it comes on to dental implantology technology. You spare no expense on these, facility. And so with that, and of course with the recommendation from fellow doctor friends, dentist friends of mine, I made a decision to fly down to Romania. Doing my initial research, I discovered that Dr. Kamel had over 10 years of experience, dental implantology experience. Normally you find dentists don't specialize in implantologists, they do a mixture of both, but he has over 10 years of experience dealing with that, so, which helped convince me even more. Quite versatile, seen in a lot of procedures. Also, I also discovered that he has a contract with the American soldiers in Romania as well. That also helped convince me, because the American military, they wouldn't just sign contracts to anyone, so he must be highly recommended in order for him to achieve such a lucrative contract. So that also helped convince me as well in my decision to to come down to Romania to see more about this. So there's quite a few decisions that I took into consideration before making a decision to take the next step. So Dr. Kamel has two clinics actually, one in Bucharest and one in Constant, Romania. Constant. I decided to take a tour of the one in Bucharest, and to my surprise it was amazing, absolutely well equipped. He spared no expense when it comes down to technology. The latest and greatest in dental implantology imaging system, latest CAT scan system. I mean, back in the days you had a single tube, someone pointing a tube at your cheeks, running outside taking a picture. Not like this. This you sit down in a suite, and with one shot actually he has a 360-degree view of the mouth, so less radiation for the patient, and more direct resolution for him actually. So I was quite impressed with that as well. So the choice was either there or the one in Constant. I decided to take the one in Constant because it's right on the sea. If I'm going to have surgery, I want to recover overlooking the sea, so I decided to take the one in Constant. My second day after treatment, and I'm ready to go to the airport. So again, after 4 implants and a laser treatment, I'm perfectly fine, ready to fly home. In adding to what I said about the facility and the technology, I think Dr. Kamel brought a bit of America technology into Constant, because I'm quite impressed with the layout of the facility, the equipment, the latest and the greatest. He spared no expense in this. I mean, from the simple shoe cover actually, which sometimes you don't find in some American dental practice. So yeah, quite impressed with that. Another part of my decision making was cost, because of my periodontal disease, my treatment will be extremely expensive, and with the price package that Dr. Kamel offered and and the service that he will provide, it was amazing. The price was very affordable. In America, it would be twice as much or even 3 times as much. So I saved a lot by coming here and didn't lose quality. You know, the quality is still there because that's important to me as well. Yes, the price is important, but also the quality is important as well because it is my smile. I work in a public field, and so my smile is important to me, and I don't trust it just to anyone. So yes, I actually felt convinced, and I saw his results, and I'm quite pleased with it. The staff was very friendly, from the encounter at the airport to the Bucharest office site tour to the drive-in. They were really accommodating, made me feel at home and welcome. Just very knowledgeable. Any questions I had, any concern, someone was there to respond to it and answer it. I was in need of nothing actually. A-class treatment throughout. I'm quite impressed, and I mean, my smile is important to me, so I wouldn't just go anywhere actually. So I came here for a reason, and it's to see Dr. Campbell. I mean, and it was well worth it. I would highly recommend family members and friends to this facility any day of the week. Now, in wrapping up, I mean, to get right back to the airport, and again, it's a bittersweet goodbye, but you know, I have to go back home. So, in all, A+. Quite impressed and pleased. Thanks.